So, when you plan and prepare for anything in life, your chances of success increases. I mean, it really boosts your chances for success. But when you lack planning and you lack preparation, your anxiety level goes through the roof. In Texas, we don't usually have that much of very cold, frigid weather, especially here in Houston compared to other cities. And we had in the news of freezing weather coming in, and I can tell you a lot of people were out there preparing and stocking up on things. So, and that makes me wonder that if we can prepare for our life the way we are preparing for the weather forecast, a lot of people will be doing better than they are doing. But most people coast along. They did not take into consideration anything at all. They just go, with the flow, just like that, just coasting along, and that is not the path for lasting success. You may have success here and there, but if you don't have adequate planning, if you lack preparation, when the time comes, it's really going to be evident. If you look at it in the Bible, when Jesus was giving an example and giving a parable of the 10 virgins that were going to meet the groom, all of the 10 have their lamp, oil in it. They're ready to go meet the lamp. But then there are 5 of them that were categorized to be wise. And these wise virgins took extra. They planned for extra beyond the call of duty, beyond the normal, beyond the mundane things. They say, you know what, who knows? And because in life, there are things you can control. There are things I have control over, but there are a lot of things we could not control. We couldn't control the weather. We couldn't control the administration, the policies, so many things. And these things that we have no control over will impact our lives one way or the other. You could not control whether you will stay on that job for long or not. Because guess what? You may work in the next working day and they may show you that is the door. And that is it. But what you have is what you're able to control. And once you can plan and prepare for what is under your control, then your chances for success is really very high. So the 5 virgins, they were wise, had extra oil. They prepare for emergency in case anything happened. Probably they were not even thinking the groom might come late, but something in them was telling them, just in case anything happened, let there be something we can fall back on. Let us have a room to breathe. God forbid. Alas, the groom was delayed. Everybody went asleep. Well, in the middle of the night, according to the Bible, the groom, there was a shout, it's coming, it's coming. Let everybody get ready. By the time everybody got up, their oil was out. Now they needed some extra. But unfortunately, the wise virgins could not help them. They just said, you know what, the option is to go and get yours. And in life, you're going to come to a point like that. But if you have planned for extra in case of raining day they talk about, which you don't know which rain is going to come, and you don't know how much rain is going to come. But when you plan, when you have something prepared on the side, it provides some cushion for you. It gives you some leverage. Instead of you running from pillar to pole, pulling out your hair out of control, you are able to pause, you are able to think through things, and you are able to plan your next move strategically. But when those preparations are not there, people lose their job. They don't know when the next paycheck is coming in, and before you know it, they spiraled out of control. Now they're doing payday loan, they're doing cash loan, whatever it is. At 20, 30, 40% interest rate, and they could not get themselves out of it because they had no leverage, nothing extra anyway. So I want you to think, how are you preparing for the next 6 months, for the next 1 year? What if anything happens? Will you have room to breathe? Will you still be able to move on without you being frantic and losing yourself? Extra. Plan, prepare, and have extra, like the extra oil, like people are doing in the case of freezing weather, buying extra milk, water, bread, everything. You go ahead, have something planned extra. That extra will make a demarcation whether you survive what is coming or not. But if you don't have the extra and you have to be running through or during the emergency to look for a way out, then it's too late.